Yeah, I did it. I did it. Today is a big one. Like, words can't describe how ready I was for this kind of day. I have officially lost 100 pounds this year alone, and I've done it in a little over 8 months. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. But before I get too far ahead, and before I forget, if you're new, make sure you hit that sub and notification button for me. Throw a comment down below. Share the love, and share this with your friends and family. Yeah, I've lost 100 pounds so far, and I started in May of 2023, and just woke up one day, kind of giving a general recap, but woke up one day and said, you know what, enough is enough. So here we are, almost into the new year, and like I said, I've lost 100 pounds. So I started at about 345, and well, now I'm 245. And the last time I weighed this much was when I was 16 years old. I'm almost 29 now, and that was when I was getting my driver's license. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been just a few years, and yeah, it's mind-blowing to think about. It's still hasn't quite registered with me yet. I'm still processing it, but I tell you what, I've learned a lot about myself in these 8 months, and there's still a lot more to go. So I guess now next is one, not to stop, more like keep going, if that makes sense. Basically, I want to see how much more I can lose. I still feel like I have a little bit more that I can lose fat-wise, and so I'm going to keep continuing what I'm doing, and I'm not going to really add a whole lot. I still go on morning runs every couple times a week, but I'm not going to quite add weightlifting quite yet. I don't want to add bulking quite yet. I want to see how much more I can lose. And then once I get to a certain point where it's not happening, then I'm going to start adding weights and bulking up and getting lean and seeing what happens. But this is one very huge step in that process. Another big step for me was seeing if what was going on underneath was still functioning the way it's supposed to. And I've had a couple of doctor's appointments in between now and when I started, and so things have definitely shown improvement, and there's obviously still areas to improve, but the list is very small. And so that was a huge motivator for me, was seeing that not only is this working, but what was inside was working as well. And that was a big motivator. Seeing it made a huge difference. Because I've tried to lose weight before in the past, and I never really saw it. Everybody always said, oh, well, you lost some weight in your face. Well, yeah, that's great, but I didn't see it here. And to see it here on a consistent basis was the biggest motivator I could have. Some of you may be asking, are you doing anything different? Are you doing the same? Well, I'm actually getting back to my chicken, rice, and veggies. I was kind of off of it for a little while. I was trying to switch it up, trying to do things like turkey, things like bison, low carb, low calorie stuff, but it wasn't really doing anything, and it was making things very stagnant. And so decided to get back on chicken and rice, and it's done wonders for me. It's how I lost the last few pounds that I needed to lose. And so now I'm focused more on portion control, actually seeing what the serving size of how much rice I should be eating for a meal is, and so I'm sticking to portion control now. Still eating chicken and rice, still doing the same meal prep that I've been doing, but just paying attention to how much of it I'm actually eating, instead of just, oh well, this seems about right. Still trying different things. I have added some fiber into my diet now, which has helped a lot. But yeah, still picking that one day a week, one meal a week to kind of just eat what my little heart desires. But for the most part, now I'm just sticking to that regimen of doing a meal prep at the beginning of the week, and then eating that meal prep, and then at the end of the week starting over again, and just keeping it simple. And it's worked for me this far, and I'm going to keep it that way. But for now, it's just, my goal is to hopefully lose another maybe 10 pounds. That's the ideal goal for me, which would put me at about 235. So that's the hope, is let's see how much farther I can go. And then, like I said, when it gets to that point where it's like, all right, dude, you're just fighting a losing battle here, you're not really losing a whole lot more, then it's going to be, okay, let's start working out. But that's the idea, that's the goal. But I'm going to start by celebrating the fact that I've lost 100 pounds so far. I feel better. I look better. I'm happier. I'm more motivated. I'm not so stressed. I'm not beating myself up every day. Like, Gabe, why are you still doing this? Why are you still eating all of this? You feel like crap. Why are you still doing this to yourself? But, things are moving in the right direction. Is it going to obviously continue to be a process? Absolutely. Is it still going to be a learning process? Absolutely. But one thing I want to share with you guys is something that has helped me out a lot is constantly telling myself, look, you could have been this 8 months ago. You could have been in this situation 8 months ago. You are so much better off. Don't blow it. It's all about a mindset. It's all about putting yourself in that situation where you're like, look, I have to keep doing this whether I want to or not. And I can't go back. There is no going back, because if I go back, then I'm just throwing my life away at that point. But it's been a constant motivator for me to just say, hey, look, you could have been this. You need to stay focused. You need to keep moving forward and don't look back. And it's helped me a lot. And again, to see the progress and to see the results of that progress on paper and in the mirror has gone above and beyond motivating me. I'm not stopping now. I can't go back. Besides, I got rid of all the clothes that I used to wear. So there's that. So we're gonna see what happens. But right now, I'm gonna celebrate this 100. I am so happy. I am so relieved that I finally got to that 100-pound mark. It means everything to me. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around it. Like I said, it's just such a surreal thing. Because, like I said, it's for mostly 28 years of my life, I've been nothing but a big dude. And to finally not be a big dude is mind-blowing to me. That's what I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, if you're new, make sure you hit that sub button for me. And again, share this with your friends and family. Throw a comment down below for me. And as always, guys, peace out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.